So I would like to spend a few minutes talking about this new healing system that I put together. And the main reason I want to spend a couple minutes talking about it is because I'm still really piecing it together. And okay, this is the cool thing about this though, what I've realized, because when you are creating something, you're always waiting for the finished product. And for certain things, there is a finished product. You know, a painting is done, a book gets done, a song is written. But when you're looking at other things like creating your own system of healing, that is never done. And so that's what I've really been sitting with in my heart, because I've been waiting for this guide from Spirit to be able to like launch the system and use the system with other people. Like I'm going to start doing sessions now. I'm going to start doing workshops. I'm going to do some practitioner workshops so that if people want to become a practitioner, they can do that also. But what I'm here to say also is this work will never be done, because as I put this all together, and here's the little cheat notes of it. This is just the little cheat note chart of it. As I put it all together, I was, like I said, today I was ready to put it on the website, launch it. It's go time. But then I got this wave of something washing over me. And whenever I get these waves of emotion, I know that what I need to do is lay down and just feel it through. And I'm learning now to question myself, like, is this something that's actually going on that I need to process? Is this just something that I meant to move through in order to process? Is it a thought pattern that I'm stuck in? And there was no thought pattern that I was stuck in. There was no issue in my life that I was stuck in. It was just purely confusion and anxiety and sadness and fear washing over me. And as I just laid with it and felt it, which is what I will be helping everyone do with every session I do, every workshop I do, every video I do, hopefully, I will be helping you put your hand on your heart so you can feel those emotions and you can take the time to breathe and listen to your thoughts. And when you do that, you will eventually get to the other side of what it is you're feeling. And every time is going to be different. When you move through the sadness, and this is what's on my chart, and I'm actually going to look at it because I haven't memorized all of this yet, but when you move through the sadness, you do reach the joy. When you move through the anxiety, you will begin to trust yourself and life and others. When you move through the anger, you will find peace. When you move through the confusion, you will find clarity. When you move through the worry, you will find wisdom. When you move through the control, you will find freedom. When you move through fear, you will find faith. When you move through seeking, you will find being. And this is all really beautiful. And I, to be perfectly honest, I didn't see it in this way. I didn't see it quite in this way as I did today. But like I said, when we're present to it and with it, we move through it and get to the other side of it. And there's something on the other side of all of it. But like I said, it's always going to be different. Sometimes when we move through it, we are going to get some motherfucking downloads from the universe and be like, holy shit, this is powerful. And that's where we get clarity. Today felt like a little bundle of everything, but I started to get some clarity of, okay, this will never be done. Because as I'm launching it today, I'm going to continue to learn from it and add to it. And I'm going to continue to learn from it and add to it. So that is very exciting, because I'm one of those people that I just always want to have something new. So like I said, I'm going to start doing sessions again, but using this system. I'm going to start to teach workshops, and I'm going to start to train practitioners. This is also fucking exciting. But I'm going to start to, make these videos again, just talking my life out, because my life is going to match your life, because if you're resonating with me, you're going through the same thing that I am. And what I really saw today was, is how our lives are being used to help others with theirs. And I've known this in such a way of, when you go through challenges, you speak about your challenge, and you're going to help other people going through that same challenge. That seems kind of obvious to me now. But what I'm really recognizing is these little subtle things that are happening through my day are also things that are worthy of sharing. Like how I just had this, tidal wave of sadness and grief and anxiety and everything washing over me today, and just not knowing what the fuck, where is this coming from? Why is this happening? But what I learned today is, when this happens, there are 3 questions to ask. And before I would just put my hand on my heart and feel my way through it. But now I actually saw that there are 3 questions that we can ask. And as this progresses, I'm probably going to find that there's more questions that we can ask. But the 3 main ones are, am I thinking thoughts that are untrue? Am I stuck in a thought pattern, a thought loop? Is there something actually going on in my life that I need to address? Or is it just happening for me to get to the other side of? And the beauty of this is, no matter what the answer is, the steps are the same. No matter what it is, you put your hand on your heart, like I said, you feel the emotions, you notice your thoughts, and you're just present. You're just present for that part of you that is trying to get your attention. And today, because it was sadness, to me, sadness is coming from our inner child. And so the way to move through your sadness, or to help you move through your sadness, is rest and play when you're ready to play, and really connecting to that inner child. So I'm going to continue to do these videos. I'm going to do TikTok lives. I'm going to do live sessions, because I want us to really dive into this work. And to me, the work is being able to move beyond our physical blockages, move beyond our emotional blockages, move beyond our mental blockages, move beyond our spiritual blockages. We have blockages on all different levels, and they're all holding us back. So expect, when you start to do this work, which means you start to dive into healing and how powerful it is and how amazing it is and how beautiful it is, when you really commit to healing what you need to heal in order to move into a new space of your life. And by space, I mean alignment with a loving, abundant life, and loving, abundant people, and loving, abundant opportunities. When we're doing this work, we get to expect to have physical healing like we didn't even know was possible. I've written books, and I could write many books about the healing things that I've seen happen through the years when I was a practitioner in the energy system that I was in for many years. It's so powerful when you really start to harness the energy of energy, and really start to understand how the body, mind, spirit works together, and how we are not a product of our bodies, and we're not stuck in our, we don't have to be stuck in our limits, is what I'm trying to say. Everything is fixable. I don't like the word fix. We get to become what it is we wish existed, is what I'm trying to say. We get to become what we wish existed. We get to become people that can heal ourselves in incredible ways. Or we get to become people that love